Alrighty, and welcome back, everybody. This is John Schmo Engage, and this is our leader, Gaia. So we have situated ourselves in Tang. We've, done a couple of quests here. We've gotten some money, and got a whole bunch of contracts. Are we able to convince this guy to give us stuff yet? No. Shucks. Okay. So, I think today we are going to again try and suck as much as we can out of Tang and then start, moving towards our eventual goal, which is way over here in the Byzantine Empire. I did discuss that at the end of last, end of the last episode. So, we want to... I think performing a flay doesn't give us money. Supporting a faction we can't do. So, you know what? Li Shang. Let's see, who is your liege? And where is he? Oh, fuck yeah. What we're going to do is his. So, yeah, I looked at this a little bit more. We must get a claim when we do a quest. Like, we must. We're just gonna put out some forward scouts. Actually, right now, it's more important that we get some secrets. So I'm gonna put that down. So our kind of goal is to kind of use, other than hers, a whole bunch of things. We've got golden obligations. We've got stuff. What is this? That's new. What? Interesting. I've never seen that. That must be new. I don't remember that. Forgotten claims. We'll see what we can do. We'll generate the claim. Balanced. We'll have a... Wow. She's great. And then always speed. Heck yeah. It's almost like we know what we're doing. Isn't she... Okay. She's with us. And... Oh, wow. What happened to Demophanes? Died of old age. And they never had a child. That's unfortunate. But that's gonna leave us in an important position. Oh, we have a chief cook. Eager reveler. And second... I mean, I guess apparently our cook is almost always our second as well. Okay. Let's get this claim underway. 82%, that's not bad. I don't know if quests pop up. What is this? This is also new. Cool. I like that. Still trying to sway that guy. This guy. I don't think we're going to get him. Don't think we'll get enough fame either. Okay, let's just bump this up. So we are, 44. I don't think we're going to be able to have too much more children. So maybe we should consider some seduction. Can we find somebody... can we find somebody here? Somebody... Maybe courtier? Courtier? You're delicate but intelligent. Are you young? Yeah, he's probably good to go for it. Yeah, he's the only one that's... You're strong, but that's not congenital here. We'll take... I mean, we've had some penalties before, so why don't we... Abduct? We can abduct them? Can we... Let's try and seduce him. Clearly I was trying... Oh, that was a sway one. I was like, I was trying to do something. I've already forgotten. Whew. And winter comes in. Oh, that is gorgeous. I don't think I've actually watched it here. I love how it like goes through in the valleys. At the edge of the camp, my path back to my pavilion takes me close to the camp's edge, where the shouts and screams of children at play draw near. So our daughter is 15, so she should be aging up soon. My daughter Eros is leading several others in a mock cavalry charge. Hells yeah! Across an even patch of ground, battering small sticks and branches at imaginary foes as they send an illusory foe skittering away in fear. After a moment, she catches sight of me. She beams, clearly hovering between taking her playmates back towards camp or pushing out a little further into the wilds. So we can give her diplomacy, stewardship, or intrigue lifestyle perk, or a martial or learning. I think we want her to be martial, so let's take the 50-50 chance. Let's try executing the scheme too. Season the moment. Yes. So it worked this time. So I'm trying to figure out. Oh. What is the penalty for, you know? There doesn't seem to be. I don't see any real penalty of taking it for ourselves. So, first things first, we can demand payments. Heck yeah. There's 60 gold right away. We'll look into improving our camp. Now, baggage claim, baggage train, and then I think we were going to do portable shrines so we can start demanding some conversions. Because that is going to be important. Gotta make sure they worship the correct god. Us. Sir will not give us anything. But we'll take 20 points again. Right now, our goal is just to make as much money as possible. Maybe bed a useful man. Jeez. But I mean, they just want to keep us paying us to do these. Counselor left court. Is he not? What? Well, if that's the case, yeah, these faction ones are a little bit out of our control. I don't think we can do corruption. Because while we are, you know, we're not bad at prowess. We're not great. So let's just look for some more quests. Tank Prayer might have something. So traveling, intrigue, or Justicar. Intrigue. That's what we came here for, right? I wouldn't mind hearing a story. How close are we? Ooh, 16 more trade experience. That will knock us all the way up. So let's hit that. And let's see who's here. So we've got a Dazi. Oh! This is also changed. I think. Don't know. But just honest gregarious. Okay, so then you can see a lot more of your little ones. That's nice. But he's, you know, a good fighter. Another decent... Did I just look at the same guy? No, they are almost carbon copies of each other. And she... Ooh, very good at stewardship. Okay, interesting. None of them really jump out at me. But let's have a look at the castle. Zhonglian is a drunkard. And even better fighter than the others. And I can get him for so much cheaper. Hell yeah. Hey, you wanna come work for me? I'll pay 15 gold for him. We can... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, that's our daughter? So, we have another young man. And a dumb man. I think that's good. We got ourselves some... We can uncover secrets. Or uncover secrets. Let's get on it. I think this is another one. I mean, if we're searching for secrets... Can we... Oh, and let's proselytize. Proselytize. Because I think this is one where you, like, have to go to 3 other areas, so... But I might be wrong. I've noticed that Yudhangara avoids me more than usual. She always sits at the opposite end of the table whenever we're invited to a feast and consistently refuses my company while camping. She may not have the best of relationships, but that attitude is starting to tire me, especially when I overhear her defaming me. You little slut puppet. You're a fickle, ambitious, and calm. We can have somebody else deal with it. We can deal with it. What is mutiny? Humiliation. More stress. People look down on us. Or we could just fucking tell her to leave. She becomes our rival. No. We'll show you. And we beat the hell out of her and send her away. The Huli Jing Bridge. My lord, this bridge has an ill reputation. Huli Jin lives below it. My husband cries out. Surely it shall come upon us or curse us from afar as we pass. We can either tell them there's no such thing, or we can pray to drive it away. Hell yeah, our religion, we can pray it away. You know, we're gods, we can send it away. Also, that face, look at that. Oh, that is some shock and surprise. Bandits on the bridge. The soft stream of the river we've been following for a while becomes stronger now. Some members of the entourage talk about making a short stop, get some fresh water, rest their feet. There is a stone bridge when the path turns. Is it the same, you know, bridge? Maybe? A couple of men rest with their backs against the parapet. One hits the other on the side and points at your group. No, this is actually a toll bridge. Zhangzi. You're pathetic. We can either pay them. We can tell our stooge and champion to take him out. Or who do you think you're talking to? So we can lose some stress. No. Beat the hell out of this man. He pissed me off. And our daughter, Eros. She gains skill tactician, flexible leader, and faithful. Oh, she's gonna be fun. Oh, that will be a great one to fight with. So classified information. We are now at... Okay, this is just a single one. It's not the one I was thinking of. So, I can almost hear his whispered words, whether they're a confession to heaven or just while muttering. I can't quite make it out. So we can sidle a little bit closer. 72% chance of success. Perhaps if we pretend I knew. 87% chance. I've had enough of hiding. I can just fucking force them to. I find it funny that even though we built this girl, this lady, to be a intrigue, you know, high intrigue, it's just easier to threaten them. But, you know, that failed. Each night, the fire becomes a hub of the socials. People coalescing around me to wag tongues and trade friendly barbs. Tiny is no exception. Look, all I'm saying, Churtles Lu Ji, is that poor Surendra Devi. Wow. Who is this? Oh, okay, this is a beautiful one that we... Oh, I thought this was the guy that... So we can join in on the ribbing. We can turn the tables on our husband. I think our husband is probably the one that we could do that to. Or we could just tell our own joke. Or we could just, you know, soak it. I think we'll just soak it in. Um. Oh, I just realized something. Give me a second. If the audio has been weird, I apologize. I apparently was playing that through my speakers and not through my headphones. So Pankey, C-Key's windows are lit up with a warm glow. What are we going to do? My pulse strums loudly in my ears, both courting the chance to bed him as well as visiting Nanjing has left me in deep waters. I can, look outside, shine up my night, or I could just go right up there. I will leave a seashell for him to find. He won't know who that... Up I go. We are brave, lady. As soon as I reach... Why would you pull such a stunt, Gaia? Just use the door like a normal woman. You act as if you have intentions you want to keep secret. The playful joy in his eye makes it all worth it. Hell's yeah. We're gonna get the little young man. Oh, and we are back. So, next quest is just uncover secrets somewhere else. We're gonna be a little bit late. So again, we can sidle closer, perhaps if we pretended to. So this wouldn't work as well. Oh yeah, because it changes who it's... Or we can just challenge. No, we're gonna use our statecraft. Our sneakiness. Awesome. We found out about their non-believer. Aches and pains. I find myself making such noises when sitting down. I mean, we are getting older. The elders always talk about how that happens when you get older, but I'm only 45. No, such is the wear and tear of a life lived rough. Jing Shuang winces a bit as he slumps down next to me. You know what? Hell's yeah. Let's go rest and relax, guys. So, let's see if... Do we get this young man? Do we believe... Okay, so let's look at him. So I like how there's two things up for him at the same time. So in trying to court him, we think he cares about his family stature. He is diligent, calm, and content. Physical pleasures in life. Don't think so. Or a wood carving of a castle. I think his house crest. He seems a little bit happier. So you came all this way, my darling? Oh, so yeah, we can make him as our full-on lover, and we will do that. Because why not? Hopefully that gets us an intelligent child. Okay. So we finished 2 quests. Can we do this one yet? No. Counselor has left court. I was gonna say, these look like very similar. I thought they were just doing the Spider-Man look at each other. So let's, again, I mean, we're just gonna keep in, get as many quests as we can of a useful type. Ooh. So we got transport, stewardship, justica. I think transport would be good. We can go back to trying to find some secrets, trying to proselytize. We can now just listen to a story to listen. We get a country. We can see who is available. We get a faithful blade. Wow. This amazing woman at diplomacy, or this clearly revenant woman. For 97, I don't think it's that useful to get her. She's really good though. Let's look at these two. I'm kind of looking to see if there is a young man for our daughter is part of what I am looking for there. Looking at in the castle. We have a lifestyle perk in... we're just going to keep going down that seduction tree. Okay, so we can escort an emissary. For 97, we'll take the contract. And escorting Du Gongshuang to the High Chief. Where is this? Yes, but where is it? Okay, we're going way up north. Okay. So we're going to take off search for secrets, add in forward scouts, just to reduce that. And we're going to customize so we can hit all of these things, because we're not going up north anytime soon. So we might as well hit there. There. Are we going to risk that? Oh, we are a wise woman. So I might actually even take that off. And what is this? Just dry lands. Because look at the opportunity we have with these. Okay, and I think that'll hit everything in the north, so we don't have to, you know. That is also part of the reason I like to take those traveling gigs. Get those up. The latest work of my acquaintance Gong Shen Jia has become all the rage in court as of late. Oh, it's dedicated to me. To, you know, Gaia. When such beautiful countenance is hid from sight, those left behind must feel a blight. Alone, bereft, without that sweet woman, we wander, wondering where hurt began. That doesn't rhyme. So we can choose to just be nice, or we can call it dribble. I mean, I don't even know who this is. We'll just be nice because we should. Try and keep everybody on our side. Okay, we have the diplomacy. I think is probably best to get adaptive traditions because we have that culture penalty. And we're, you know, we're in China as basically a historic Greek. Might be some issues there. We can finally request. He's gonna give us a provisions. Oh, and our camp will be upgraded soon. We got our gold just in time to upgrade our camp. And yeah, I think we're going to increase, I think just the camp perimeter, because it keeps giving us that speed and safety is just so good. We're a little bit low on cash, but you know, that's fine. Move your, okay, so Monastery and Xiaowei are fighting because they both want the same tent spot. Monastery seems unmoved, simply folding her arms across her chest. It can't be your spot if it's got my tent up. I'm just gonna agree with that. First come, first serve, sucker. We lose 200 provisions. And I become ill. Do no more than what is necessary. Okay, and our daughter learns our language. Good. good. Oh my goodness, all the pop-ups. We'll keep an eye on him, giving us that. So we can either, yeah. So this is where it's useful to go for the provisions. And we can ask this one. That's 20 gold or 7. They would accept a grand tournament. I think he's too far away. Oh, no. Gotta remember. Because it's the same guy. Now we can... And we got 43 out of him for that. See? So we run into Zhao Li, who is a decent character. Lustful, generous, and humble. We can potentially have him join us. Two out of 3. We can pay him, or we can manage on our own. We will diplomacy challenge him. Okay, and he is with us. So can we marry him to somebody who is not our daughter? Potentially with a... There. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's so many pop-ups. We got a learning lifestyle. We'll do a religious camp. And when we get back, we will, you know, request everybody becomes Hellenic. So currently we have Lian Jian, who is ill. Oh, she's been bitten by a serpent. I've treated so many of those. Don't worry, I got your back. Or Gaia has treated so many of those. Oh, I don't know what happened there. And we are back finally. What we will do is I'm going to go through every courtier. Demand conversion. Oh. Why is it so low? Ah, maybe I won't demand conversion this early. Can I see anybody who is cynical? I can't remember what that one looks like. It's vengeful. Paranoid. He would just straight up not. Okay. Can we convert him? Oh, and their family also converts. I did not realize that. There. We got one. No. Oh, because I'm not training her. My husband is, I think. Okay. This will, unfortunately, not give us too many, but that is okay. Our daughter converts. We have lost ill. And she is Hellenic? She is not. She is. Demand conversion. Okay, I need to check. You are being taught. Who? Why? Oh yeah, I don't care too much about her. She's scaly. You're pensive. Go stewardship. Additionally, I will educate her. Because she's not a my... Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll have a camp revelry. Quickly, we'll, you know, enjoy some time together. Hold a mystical communion. This is also new. This was definitely not there. Go on a university visit, appear at a renowned center of study. You can get skill points and lifestyle experience, including an education trait. I mean, there is one right here. This will yield trait experience. Oh, heck yeah. So we don't need either of those. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. Okay. Okay. That's useful to know. Wait, can we just do... Yeah. We'll just do the short one, because I have not done this. We communed with Zeus. I'm finally here, walking the hallowed halls of Chang'an, revered seat of knowledge, all knowledge in the Jingshui world. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather about between these venerable walls, and what about all the ancient scrolls and books? Gotta read them all. Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could desire. Well, there's an intellectual debate, so we can... Never mind, I have more books to read, or as the master said... Sorry, I should be reading this. Oh, we have some of our characters with us. Chang'an is often home to fervent debates among teachers and students alike. After a particularly enlightening lecture from our teacher, Dai Hui... Oh, so this is not person. I find myself dragged into one such debate with Yingren. No, you're making no sense. You're completely misrepresenting the philosopher's point. I scream. You are completely delusional. She fires back. Sometimes. But Master said this, and we convinced her. Heck yeah. Universities and centers of higher education are always bustling hives of socialization. In these hallowed halls, the students are all peers, all apprentices along the road to knowledge. We are fairly old for this. Now looking, we're 46 and they are 31. At least my first thoughts when Yangren approaches me, the smell of Huangjiu on her breath. Join me and my friends, Gaia. Prove to us the might of a leader by downing more cups than anyone else, and we shall consider you one of us. I mean, we are an eager reveler. They liked us. So we get some university connections. Okay, personal schemes are up. University states become slightly more successful. I've agonized over it and the signs are clear. I'm with child. I don't think we would ever tell anybody. Remember, we are sneaky. But that reminds me, we have a chance for personal schemes. We're here. Let's find another. Ooh, they're strong. No, or Hale. There's a beautiful possessed lady. Start by Toggle. We want an adult. We want a gender male. Oh, we already tried that fella. This actually made it way easier. I like that they have that. So I think the Hale character is probably our best choice. Can we seduce? I'm also just happy we are 9, or we can get 20. You know how this goes. We can get 20, or we can get 10. Okay. So Chang'an is a renowned center of studies for both that hosts both teachers and students from far and near. I had hardly thought of much of it until today, when a religious reference from Liang Bi struck me as hard as blasphemous and contrary to everything I've ever been taught in my life. It revealed him as a Xing Shui, an actual heathen, and I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel like tolerate heathens. We kind of have to tolerate people. No, we don't. They should believe in our religion because we are little God. Pang Sikui has sought me out, laying a hand on my belly. He looks at me with a concerned expression. I just want to hear you say it. I already know it's mine. I would totally fucking lie to this man. I think she would lie. But, you know, we don't get the choice. Attention students, my teacher Liang Bi shouts, Huang Di Li Zhuan in tow. Our benefactor Huang Di Li Zhuan has named us a visit. Oh, the literal emperor of China, of Tang, has shown up. Oh, you are debating shadowy rumors? I'm quite fond of a subject myself. I hope your studies are going well. Has the power to assign special privileges to students such as myself. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to speak up. We can spend 50 gold. We can get much more. And we can add the Emperor to our roll of patrons. Or we can just pay 15 and get him on our roll of patrons. Yeah, because you know what I'm immediately going to try and do. Our daughter has learned Chinese. We invested 15, got 150 out. Heck yeah. Huh, I thought we already knew Chinese. Sorry, let me double check this. Oh, we know Quingik. Okay. Huang Dehui, one of the most respected teachers in Chang'an, is clearly a foreigner. His accent and mannerisms betray him as a Han. Okay. I mean, it's not like we belong. While not strictly necessary for my study, learning his mother tongue would foster a privileged relationship, which is bound to be a good investment in the future. We can not get distracted, or we can try and learn his language. I think we would try. Like, we tried earlier to learn Chinese. So why not again? Yeah, we had issues both times. Okay. Oh, wow. We actually have the university sittings just doing nothing for once. One more. My in-depth studies in the Hellenic doctrine have confronted me with so many new questions, not all of which seem to have clear-cut answers. Some even seem to have contradictory explanations. Yeah, like, how is there already a Gaia and yet I'm Gaia? It makes sense. Is faith supposed to be completed by reason or not? There must be meanings. Or my head hurts. Heck no. We're going to go, there must be some sort of meaning. We make some progress. So we're not having a bad thing? Okay. So we can get one intrigue lifestyle perk, which isn't bad. Or we'll try and keep in touch with these two. But it adds them to our roll of patrons. So, oh, and we got a Confucian education. This is great, because then we can teach our children it as well. I think our daughter, our actual daughter, will be the only one. Can we, like, mentor her or something? I mean, she is our heir, so. It'll be a... Oh! So this is our, you know, scheme to seduce this man. We can have veiled illusions, or we can be direct. Let's be direct. To the rattling leader. Thank you for the gift of music. The troubadour's performance was greatly appreciated. I always knew you were a woman of impeccable taste. Perfect. That didn't make him love us? He does not like us. Sorry, looking at this. Minus 100. Effective countermeasures. So this is what I tried to do last time, because I was trying to seduce somebody. Minus 100% in this court. He dislikes us. I don't think it's going to happen. We already have an issue with one child. So we're just leaving. So we have a daughter of Pansiki. Did not get intelligent. So as you know, I have to switch over and look at... Ah, the perfect name. Apathy. The god of deceit. Perfect. So we have intrigue, so grateful recovery. Can no longer critically fail seduce schemes. Schemes get a plus 25% chance. And we'll probably move off of... I almost did it again. I almost did it again where I moved off before getting the trait. Do we have anybody, any courtiers? Search with, can we look at male, gender, male? I mean, we could sleep with him, but he's hale and stupid. Anybody else have a decent inheritable trait? No. I think that's what she would always be like, I want the best. You don't believe in our religion, though. Oh, she does. Hell yeah. We got our new camp priest, because I forgot about that. We are going to upgrade. Can we upgrade the camp perimeter again? No, that's 300. But is there anything we can do here? Domicile move speed. That will be useful soon. None of these are too useful until you're actually fighting, it seems. Like, we can get people's opinion up. And I think we will. We'll get the mess tent up. We'll have that. Oh. We have some quests. I'm going to do a living gift. A precious pet of the gong needs protection on the road. Okay. A delegation from Gonghan Chongxi of Shanggao saunters through the flaps of my great tent. Greetings, adventurer. Many are the roads of this world and treacherous. If you'll work for Shanggao, my liege will pay well. Gray, a most trusted pet. Oh, they're actually giving us a pet. Tugged at the heartstrings of Duke Charklik. Charklik? Sungi. I like how I feel weird about saying that name, yet I will just go all in on a name like that. I don't know. May I trust you with the safety of Sweet Gray? Where is Charklik? Okay. So this is quite a ways away. I think we're finally going to leave Han. Give me a second. I want to see how long we're... Yeah. As much as it sucks, I think it is time for us to leave. We will actually go that northern route. That seems pretty decent. Let's put on those forward scouts again. And can I proselytize? Oh, that's going to take most of our... Can we just go around this? Customize? And not go through this? There. Wood arid. 4 and 5. 2 and 5. Okay. Let's travel. Alrighty. I think that was pretty good. We got... I think the big one for me is we upgraded this a lot, which allows us to travel way more safely. We got our husband. We got... Oh. So above as below. And we get open-minded, which is interesting. I wonder why it's yellow. Okay, because it's some mixed effects. Minus stewardship, plus learning. Increase learning lifestyle. So we'll go into learning lifestyle again after this. And the bedraggled trunk. I find a tome bound in leather and inscribed with strange symbols, partially hidden behind other books. It is old, but has clearly seen some recent use. As I leaf through, I quickly come to the realization that it deals with some unconventional knowledge. So we can get some focused reading, or we can burn it. I mean, what was focused reading again? 1 learning? Why don't we check it out? I don't see why not. We've converted. So our daughter, it seems that our time in Fanhe has been beneficial. She's picked up Chinese. Heck yeah. Learn all the languages. That's how you rule more people. There's prison break, hired muscle, and we almost... Because this was also for 200 gold, if I remember right. Who's Azun? Why are you poor? Oh, we're low on food. So, yeah, here's 5 gold. We are basically there. And we get 241 gold for delivering this. As I open my eyes in the dark, I'm immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Are you ready to embrace the truth? What's the point to being a witch? So we can tell her to go away, or we can tell her to be on. So which Gaia dabbles in subjects many would consider a cult? We can go intrigue, learning, and, you know, plus 20 of other witches. We can just choose to do that. I don't see a reason not to. It gives us, you know, 2 of the skills. We have a bunch. We're not going to be burned because we're already Hellenic. We are considered a witch to many. Wait, no. Who the hell is Mara? No. I want nothing to do with it. Sorry, that was a quick turnaround. So there's a quest to murder somebody. Quest to instruct knights. Can I even instruct knights? Flexible leader. I mean, and reckless. Why don't we try? 89 gold. Actually, what we'll do is scout for talent. No, not scout for talent. Search for secrets. Because this is all one country or close by each other. Is dude in a fight? He's fighting in 2 wars. Okay, so this is a country. This is not. Oh, this is part of the country. It's just fighting them. I don't understand. There's a serpent. I mean, there's 100%. We've treated so many serpents. We should be called the snake god. So, and then we have these 2 are fighting, Zhao Li and Eros, our daughter. We haven't the time for your petty squabbles. Surely we can make them kind of see eye to eye. And we managed to convince them. Okay, so let's try and train these people. Qiang. He, you know, he's okay. We could choose to steal him. I don't think so. We'll just get him to follow our moves. He can't keep up. Okay, let me finish this. So then we can do see? She is not nearly as good. I can just teach her flexible leader or have her follow our moves. We'll teach her flexible leader. And she learns it right away. And then there's Dundrup. He is, you know, a little bit better. Aspiring Blade Master. I think we'll, again, try and teach him flexible leader. It was successful. Perfect. So, we have a wandering person. A faithful visitor. The campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. He moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour, hand wrapped around a walking stick. Those standing guard are already intercepting, but I wave them away. You have a place for a man of Buddha. He smiles at me, hopeful. Dirty clothes rustling in the stiff breeze. A wandering flamen. Must be some sort of term for a monk. A flamen, maybe, but not a flamen of Hellenic faith. We can tell him to stay at night. We can tell him to go away. This will make it harder to convert people, and that's why the only reason we'll listen to him for a night. We stayed a lot in Buddhist lands. We know at least enough to respect a huge portion of people. Our journey into Charlik has unfortunately brought us directly through the wastelands of Waxari. We were not prepared to undertake this long stretch without a single source of water, and many of my companions have begun to look as awful as dried yams. I need to do something fast. We can go to a oasis. I like how we are here, and it's gonna make us go back here. There's a 10% chance this lady will die. We're not going backwards. Fine. See? We're fine. What we will do before... We're not going to do the murder foe. We can request gold. 12 gold. If it's less than 12 gold, I like to grab the provisions if they're 400. Because that means they're cheaper than buy... Oh, shit. You saw it too, didn't you? That was a mistake. We will gather provisions. So it's 90% if I do it. If Gaia does it. 80 if we try and do snares. Or 12 if we ask Monastery. Menazerit. I'll do it. That's got us nearly full. So we can murder Instructor of Knights. I mean, the Instructor of Knights is right there. So I don't see why we wouldn't do that one. This seems to be... Oh, you know what we haven't done? Since we moved? Oh, it's because it's besieged. Okay, we'll just go instruct knights. And when we're back, we'll visit the capital. We'll take off the scouts and proselytize. Getting in our way, we have our scaly daughter, Lu Oisius. I don't remember how I pronounced that the first time. So, remember, and she's learning to ride. Remember, be firm but respectful. Master the horse, it'll toss you. Or don't be afraid to crack the whip. Be firm but respectful. Did not work. We have trained a single guy. Is he any good? We're not stealing him. 70% chance or 70% chance? But he can't keep up, so we fail. Also, if you're calling it the Instructor of Knights, there should be more than one. No. Okay, so we are at Charlique Castle. We took our daughter today. Maybe we can find you a husband. Let's look for, there's Marshall or a treasure map contract. I think I know what Marshall duties we might get. We can try and convince this man he has some food that's going to go bad, or we can try and steal. Well, just convince him. It's much more likely. And he agreed to part ways. So yeah, we'll just take the one that might get us. Holy jeez, we're getting lucky with these. I like how we started as an entry character, but our learning is just so high. Hells yeah. Sorry, I'm just moving things, so if that got loud, my bad. And let's see who's up for recruitment. We have this young man who is a witch, gardener, and a renowned physician. Gregarious, generous, and calm. Also, I love the beard. You have this guy who is a righteous lackey. Also, 26 learning. I kind of want to get him just to see. How much would he cost? He should cost hundreds. He does cost the most. We'll see. I might come back. We can visit the local training grounds. Pay 45 to get trained. Not really worth it. Look at the young men here. Our daughter does not look impressed. They are not impressive. And then there's this fella, Vardham, who is a great martial character. Oh wow, we can just straight up convince him, and he'll become our bodyguard. So that's good. We're just gonna let whoever wants to be friends with each other be friends. Now I'm gonna go through and see who isn't married. Can you get married? Okay, there is nobody for you to marry other than my daughter. But that should also give us... What is this? Fight corruption. Instructor of Knights. Okay, we cannot do that. Can we get the arid? The arid pack does nothing. Forward scouts. I think we'll have to do that just to try and stay alive. Train more venom. Oh, we have one single guy to train again. He seems fine. 41, we can give him a private lesson, or we can just try and teach him ourselves. Oh, thank goodness. Apparently, our champion is incestuous. The nice part about that is one of those things we can blackmail him for. And then we can request more gold. Oh, 67 gold. I did not realize we were sitting on 600 gold. Pavilion all the way up. Because once that's done, we don't have to worry about things. So we've got explorers. Did we want to change? Well, we can't. So we can blackmail her, but she's our friend, so we wouldn't. We'll blackmail him. We'll blackmail him. Then we'll expose it because an overheard whisper and a sharp glare are the final pieces that would make the puzzle fall into place. The champion is more well versed in the art of intrigue than he would have everyone. No, he's not. Oh, this guy. Do you know what is a man? There is a man like that at a court. At court makes me rather nervous. However, I have a lot to learn. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a intrigue lifestyle perk. It takes many days, but at long last I coincidentally stumble upon Tang while he is alone. Lord, I have been meaning to... If you walk into a room to find your spouse yelling at a young page for dropping a plate, what would you do? I would join in on the yelling. The page would be punished, or I would encourage conversation. Since we don't have many things, she doesn't seem very wrathful. And she's a wise one. I feel like she would encourage conversation. He pauses, grimacing as if he is tasting something sour. In the middle of a march to battle, just as you are setting up camp, an officer approaches you to ask what should be done with a spy that has been caught. We can make an example. I would talk to the spy, see what they have to say. A spy, it would never happen. A spy would always happen. I would talk to the spy. Sorry. His eyes creep down and his gaze grows cold. You make a decision. Say that all taxes in the county will be raised. And it comes to your attention that one of your vassals openly questions that decision. How do you react? I could either confront them, or I could confront them, or punish them. I'd punish them. Woo! And we have another child coming. That is a lot of children. He frowns, he takes a step back. I would appreciate it if you do not approach me regarding this again. Before I have time to respond, he has already started moving away. You little shitbag. We're gonna blackmail this guy. Threat was made. We expose it. I think that's like the 4th time we've, exposed one of those. Oh. I'm going to take the provisions just to kind of like quell the fighting here. A little bit. But while we're here, we don't want the fights going on. So we can go back to the exact same place and train more knights. Let me see that man. I think it's the exact same person. I don't think I'm being unreasonable, as she was armed dismissively at the surrounding train. Even at a literal oasis, we seem so eager to get back out to the harshness of the desert. Can't even stock up on some of the little luxuries that make our food bearable. I sigh, weary of the conversation already. I wonder which of us will break first. Yes, our provisions are perhaps a bit below where they need. So we can have a learning challenge and gain some provisions. Restocking with money, not happening. It's not in the budget. Which would make provision use lower. Just double the beer rations and call it a day. Hells yeah. Double beer rations. Remember, eager reveler. So we'll train this guy. We'll try and teach him. We've got a 61% chance. And he learns flexible leader. Heck yeah. We have another poisoning with a glance over. He does not appear to be doing well. His movement is labored. His breathing's heavy and spontaneous. Bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly, he is not doing well. He is our follower. We'll just... I think I know a cure. And he's no longer ill. Okay, we got our seductress. And we're going to switch over to learning. The wandering missionary, I believe, is the one. Or which one is it? This one. That's a lot to get down to. I don't think we're going to do it. I have a snoring dog beside me, so if I get distracted, there's a reason why. Okay. Domain, succession, our daughter. Daughter is probably the best choice. That daughter, at least. Okay. We do want to give her some... We want to find her a man. Eventually. Let's look in this court. Courtiers. There's... I thought... Oh. Reset to defaults. There's 3 men here. Oh, I was going to be like, sir... Oh, you're an albino. Fuck yeah, we're going to try and seduce you. He is down for it. It'll be easier to hide that he's not our husband. The baby isn't our husband. Okay, so we have that seduce scheme going. I guess we're just going to keep training knights, because it seems to be happening. Oh, this will make him happier with us, too. Also, did that just... Oh! Okay, there's a country that's down here. A quarrelsome lot. There's people fighting. Silly. Silly, why are you being so silly? And Xiaowei. We're in the desert. What snow are you talking about? We found this wandering, fearless atheist, and we're going to try to convince him that, you know, helping is its own reward. He's joined us. We're going to demand a conversion because he is cynical. Okay, we're getting a ton of piety. I need to speed that up. Steadfast Camp 2.8. Heck yeah. As I arrived, we are greeted with... We have a daughter, but they are born stillborn. Oof. Holy shit. Other than Nyx, we would have had 6 daughters in a row. Okay, so this is where it's... Oh yeah, it's so much easier to see our traits when you have a whole bunch. Yeah, because I'm also missing my personality traits, which we never got one. Okay. So these 3 we've already tried to train. Just follow our moves. He learns a lot. Thitsi. Train. Can we convince her to join us? Because she seems dope. Oh no, we're not paying 70 for her. 50%. She learns a lot. Why would Suda... She's our second? Wow. We somehow managed to get all 3, despite 50% chance. We've excelled. You can demand a payment, but what I'm going to do is look at this. Can we replace her? Can we replace her with, like, our daughter? No. We are going to replace her because she is... Elusive Shadow. We're going to replace her with a Zhang Li for specifically because we're doing so much night training. But decisions. Do I have much Kellis bait? I don't think it's worth. -2. So we have -4 general opinion. It's not that. Oh, we might as well get rid of Bandit. We got rid of Bandit. We have 118 decisions, activities. We will do a camp revelry. It's been a while. We should make everybody happy. We don't need that. Don't need that. Damn. Recreation. We'll have a fireside chat to try and get people. And we'll have a big one. Abundant drink. Eager reveler trait. There is traits? Diplomacy and intrigue. Oh my god. I did not realize that. The fact that we are sitting at... Are we really sitting at 0 for that? Oh no. We're almost 1. Okay, our camp revelry is waiting to go. We're already to level 2 of that, which is always great. Way to start. Okay. I'm so deep in conversation, I barely notice the lack of light. Embers grow dully, almost spent. Jian Tong shakes his head at my quick scanning of the camp. We've used the last of the firewood. Well, we've got those old barrels and crates. 25% chance of getting shrewd. Yes. She has knocked it out of the park with some of these traits. It's now or never. We can go after Mangpoji. Heck yeah. Get some. So, and then Jetisroni. Did we just pick up this guy? Yes, he was the cynical one. Soaking the claim of those gathering with a satisfied smile is quite a tale of daring do indeed. Started company seemed quite agog, trying to cajole another story from Jetisrone's lips. We could make a makeshift mace and hit him with it, apparently. We could tell a story as well. He'll lose opinion of us, probably. We can get him to tell another, or we could just say that was a fine tale. He's a bit young. I don't think he'll have another tale. Let's just get the camp revelry going a little bit higher. Okay, and we don't have money for another building. Oh wow, that was a very quick revelry. Only 2 activities, but we got Master of Ceremonies. Oh wow, 8 trait into Eagle Reveler. Eager Reveler. Reveler. I don't know why I was trying to say double R there. Oh wow, we got a whole bunch. Oh, and we got a roaring campfire. Oh, that upgraded it. Perfect. Revelry. Oh, and now it's saying we got a baggage train. What is going on with that? They didn't increase that. I think we'd already increased that. Our scheme was discovered. Our scheme was exposed, but it hasn't gone down. I don't think we can, I also don't know how that happened. We're gonna get to 35 for 50. Since we're somehow well above our limit there, I think we're gonna try and go down? Or do we want to go up into like Khazaria? You know what? Why don't we go north? I was gonna go south into Asia, but why don't we head northwards? Go through the Hunnic lands. We'll move camp. Where was... Oh, we're here. Okay, what if we just tried... Sorry, tried that. 114. Cancel that. 120. Start moving to the kingdom. Just there'll be more quests there. Oh, we can own a mysterious lamp. It could be anything, even a lamp. We can steal it. What is thief? We can make a deal. We can pay more or less than 50. So I don't think it's worth 50 coins to us. I'm not interested. Like 0.08 prestige is nothing. We make 5 times that just by being us. I guess that is 20% of our prestige. Ooh, that is a different way of looking at it. It'll be fine. We'll be okay. It's fine. But yeah, as this journey comes to the end, I think that we will call it there with this final learning point. Learning lifestyle point. So we can faith, creation, and reformation. I don't think we can do that. Enables the attempt to convert interaction with anyone whose domain your camp is located in. So, this is one I'm going to use to great benefit if we don't die extremely quickly. It will be fun. So, fortified knowledge, high altitude and brisk air, Yang Ji Balik has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I have not seen before. Moving closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Bilge. Would you like to join in, leader? You know what? So we can get our daughter, who has flexible leader, and faithful blade, to give rough train. You know what? Join the man. She learned rough train expert. Perfect. And we have Jing Huan on a mountain trail. He seems to have fallen off. He will be in our prayers. We are not risking anybody else for him. He was not very good, other than his Confucian trait, but we have our own. Lu, our daughter, so she's currently callous. I can't remember what callous does. Diplomacy minus, intrigue up. We can have her become just. I don't think we would teach anybody to be just. Possibly greedy. I've seen that. The child replies with casual disinterest, but what will happen to the servant who lost it? She asked with noticeably greater. So we can teach her. Yeah, I don't see any kind of negative for her to be callous as a learning character. Just would technically have been better but I don't think it suits Gaia to teach her. Like, we're not a very just character. We are a schemer, we are a seductress, and we are, you know, we do a lot of things that aren't necessarily just. Around the campfire, a few followers share their evening. Ali, my fellow Azun, and my daughter are sitting amongst us. We can intervene. We can arrest Azun. Who has one child. Wait, is that... Oh, this is the heavy guy. So this is his mother. Yeah, no. You arrest her. You don't endanger my daughter. So hooks and secrets. Do we have anything other than... Oh, wow. I didn't realize those were secrets. Okay, cool. Oh, we can go ahead. Another 37% chance? Ah, and he has ended our scheme. Oh, well. While we're here, before we finish off, let's see what court we are in. Khan Bazir of Zetsu. Zetsu. Why does that sound familiar? Don't know. Oh, and we haven't visited Tribal Holding, so we'll visit that quickly. I was thinking of something else. Can we get some supplies? I believe those edibles are going bad, or we can steal way more. But Shang Yu sucks. We're gonna try and convince them. Didn't work. Let's try to steal it. Shit. Our guy becomes hurt. And we got some scholarly works. Mingle with the locals, hearing a story, and... Wow. Stewardship lifestyle experience. Something we don't usually get. So, we got Bork. Who could join us. You know, I would take you as a husband for my daughter, but you already have family. We have Karasik or Sarika, 19 and a 29-year-old. I think we will take the... we don't have enough money for either of them. Okay. Well, that stinks. I didn't realize we're so low. We're gonna have to get more money. So currently we got... Oh, we got another diplomacy. Oh, because of traveling to countries. We can get our follower opinion up. We can get night effectiveness and travel safety plus 10%. That's good. We'll just clean off some of these. You refused us, then you can just, you know, pay us with other stuff. So we have a herbalist. I think the herbalist would be a little bit better than just a smart person. She is married. Okay. And then we have our head porter, which... Boom. Oh. Could burn her. Negotiate. We can't demand. We'll get a weak hook. Now we will demand with a hook. Why is it still only 2? She's zealous. Shucks. Alrighty, and I think that is where we will leave it to today. You don't have money. You never will. Because you're poor. We don't even need to indulge in drink. Alrighty. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waiting on me. And I hope you enjoyed today. Have a great day. I think we are set up pretty good to kind of keep moving south and west. Things haven't changed too much in the world, it looks like. So yeah, we are still kind of set up for that kind of end goal of ending up here. I think still the Aghlabed Sultanate is still probably the best option for us to attack. But we'll see. Alrighty. Take care and see you later. Bye.